Welcome to our channel. Today, we're rediving into an incredible journey through one of the most fascinating countries in the world, Brazil. When you think of Brazilian culture, what pops into your mind? Samba, soccer, beaches? Sure, all of that is part of it, but Brazil is so much more complex and rich. Let's uncover it together. The roots of our culture begin with the arrival of the Portuguese, but the story goes much deeper. Before them, Brazil was already home to millions of native peoples, each with their own languages and traditions. The indigenous influence is huge and still present today, from words we use daily, like abacaxi, our pineapple, and mandioca, cassava, to our deep respect for nature. But Brazil is a cultural melting pot. Over the centuries, we've welcomed a massive African influence that shaped our music, our cuisine, our spirituality, and our way of being. Then came waves of immigrants from all over the world: Italians, Germans, Japanese, Spaniards, Syrians, Lebanese, each one bringing a piece of their homeland, blending it into something completely new. This diversity is visible from north to south. Brazil is so vast that it feels like several countries in one. Each region has its own accent, typical cuisine, and festivals. In the north, you eat açaí with fish. In the northeast, there's acarajé and forró. In the south, barbecue and chimarrão are sacred. This variety is one of our greatest treasures. Speaking of climate, the general image is of a tropical country, warm all year round. And for the most part, that's true. But Brazil also has its surprises. The south experiences cold winters, with frost and, believe it or not, even snow in some cities. And with climate change, we've seen extremes, intense heat waves in the south and harsher winters in areas that used to be mild. Now let's talk about language. We speak Portuguese, right? Yes, but Brazilian Portuguese is quite different from the Portuguese spoken in Portugal. The pronunciation, vocabulary, sentence structure, it all has its own rhythm. Some linguists even joke that Brazilian is almost a new language, so unique it has become, largely due to indigenous and African influences. And what about Brazilians? Generally, we're known for being warm, friendly, and very sociable. We love being in groups, chatting, partying, and hugging. Of course, with over 200 million people, there's every kind of personality, but that hospitality is a hallmark in many parts of the country. Brazilian nature is a spectacle on its own. We have the immense Amazon rainforest, the Pantanal with its lush wildlife, the Cerrado with its twisted trees, the Pampas in the south, and a coastline with over 7,000 kilometers of beaches for every taste, plus countless hidden waterfalls inland. Our art also travels the world. Brazilian modern architecture, for example, is widely studied, especially the works of Oscar Niemeyer, who designed the iconic buildings of Brasília, our capital. In literature, we have giants like Clarice Lispector, a writer who revolutionized the way of writing, diving deep into human consciousness and feelings in a unique and poetic way. And music. Oh, Brazilian music. It's impossible to talk about Brazil without mentioning bossa nova, that smooth and sophisticated sound that enchanted the world with The Girl from Ipanema. But we also have samba, MPB, forró, sertanejo, funk, a soundtrack for every moment. Exploring Brazil is an experience that touches all the senses. It's a country of contrasts, joy, creativity, and a cultural richness that keeps reinventing itself. I hope you enjoyed this little trip. Brazil is so much more, and there's always something new to discover. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. What fascinates you the most about Brazilian culture? See you in the next video. A hug.